everything seems to be here. That's looking good. Honk! 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 Uh-oh, getting a call on my goose phone. Let me answer that. This is Captain Argoose. How can I help you? A griefing in progress? Got it. We'll be right over. When griefing's the crime, you know it's time for Captain Argoose A. When you need help, there's only one goose you should call. The stories you're about to hear have had the names of the people changed to protect the innocent, but their stories are true. These are the Performium Files. Oh man, here we go. Another griefing case. These things are never fun. Every time someone gets griefed, it's always, oh, I lost this, I lost that, and it's just so hard to figure out exactly what happened. Looks like we've got a few officers here already. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of what's going on here. What can you tell me so far? It looks like this place has definitely had some type of explosion or something.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure. Something definitely blew up that corner back there. If you take a closer look, you'll notice that the whole back corner has been blown wide open, as well as a large section of the floor exposing part of their basement.
How long ago did this happen? I can still smell the gunpowder, although I'm getting a lot larger of a smell of, like, just natural sulfur.
They claim it happened about a half hour ago. I'm thinking this building's probably gonna have to come down. It's really not that safe. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. We're probably gonna have to call a demo squad to come blow it up.
Well, hold off on that squad real quick. I want to definitely take a look inside. Don't do any repairs or modifications until after I talk to the homeowner and see if I can learn a little bit about who might have had something against her. Maybe one of the neighbors didn't like something she was doing. Just give me a little bit of time before you do anything else, all right?
Not a problem, boss. If I find anything else out, I'll let you know. But for now, feel free to mess around. You know, we've got another officer over there with the owner. Maybe she'll be able to tell you something that we haven't found out yet.
All right, perfect. Thanks. Wow, this place is, it's definitely seen some better days, that's for sure. How's it going, guys? Captain Argoose A here. Appreciate you watching over her, officer. Just wanted to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, I see behind me, it looks like the place blew up. Do you know anybody who would have tried doing something like that? Did you see anybody in the area?
No, nothing. I was just out here planting some flowers, and next thing I know, I just hear a loud boom. It sounded more like a couple of them.
A couple of them, huh? Were they all close together?
Yeah, they happened really quickly, right after each other.
Well, it definitely sounds like the work of TNT, although it doesn't quite smell like TNT. It kind of smells, I mean, it's definitely got some TNT elements to it, but there's another smell that I can't quite identify. Well, we swept the upstairs and couldn't find anything there, so feel free to take a look around. Be careful in there, things are a little bit unstable. I'd watch your footing for sure. Alright, well, I'm gonna go see if I can find anything, figure out what's going on in there. There's gotta be something, some kind of a clue, something to tell us what happened. I'll let you guys know if I find anything. This doesn't seem right. This door is missing here. I'm guessing it might have gotten blown up in the explosion. And this back door here is also open. That's kind of strange. It doesn't appear to have anything propping it open. It just kind of seems stuck. I'll have to ask the owner about that and see if she knows anything about this door, because that is definitely odd. I can see that there's multiple holes here. Now, if this was just a single piece of TNT, it would have just blown up a single hole, but this looks like at least 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of TNT were blown up, possibly more. I mean, you can see there's a lot of structural damage. Luckily, the back supporting pillar is still just barely attached to the ground, holding up the roof. If that thing were to give out, this whole place would collapse. What's odd, though, is they said that they are missing some valuables. They said that their valuables were blown up, but normally people put all their chests together. Their chests are kind of all over here. It looks like they were in the middle of some remodeling work when the explosions went off. Because, I mean, this definitely is not an explosion. It would have destroyed more of the dirt if this was exploded. So this was moved naturally. Something about this isn't adding up. I'm gonna have to go and check the core protect logs real quick. I see the logs here. So everything looks like it was placed by her. I don't see anybody else placing any blocks in this area. This is strange. I can't see. I can see the explosions in the logs, but I'm not seeing how they started. It looks like there might have been some TNT here. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the rollback feature and see if we can find out what happened here. Alright, well, looks like we found the cause of the explosions, but not quite. So we know what caused it. There's a bunch of TNT here. Well, here's their cat that they said got lost, and we have all this TNT around here. Well, who would have put this TNT here? Let me go double check the logs in these spots. Looks like the homeowner did this. The homeowner put this TNT here. Alright, we need to go have a word with her real quick. Something's not adding up here. This TNT was placed by her. I think she's trying to commit fraud. She's trying to say that somebody blew her house up, trying to get her cat and other stuff back, but we need to have her detained. Officer, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to place her in cuffs.
What? No, you can't place me in cuffs. What did I do?
Ma'am, I'm gonna explain everything down at the station, but right now you're gonna have to come with us. You're being placed under arrest.
Under arrest? Under arrest for what? What did I do?
Right now you're under investigation and being charged with destruction of private property as well as killing an animal.
I would never do that. That's crazy. You got it all wrong.
Officer, book her. I'll meet you at the station. Looks like we might have a self-induced crime here.
That's really strange. I wouldn't see her as the type to do that, but hey, I don't get paid the big bucks. I'm just here guarding to make sure no one comes in or leaves.
Well, either way, you're doing a great job. I'm gonna head back and get to the interrogation room, see if I can get to the bottom of this once and for all.
I'm innocent, I tell you. I didn't do it. I love my cat.
This doesn't make sense. I've been watching for an hour now. She keeps just denying any involvement in this. It's gonna go in there and ask a few questions. Listen, I don't know who you're trying to fool, but we have core protect logs that show you personally placed down that TNT.
You have to understand, I didn't do it. I didn't put it there to explode. It never should have exploded.
So you at least admit to putting the TNT there, correct?
Yeah, I did, but I just put it there because Mr. Lovums loves to scratch on it.
Don't you think that's a little bit dangerous to leave TNT near your cat? I mean, technically a cat's claws shouldn't be able to make it explode, but it just seems like a bad decision.
Hey, I know it's not the smartest thing, but it should never have gone off. Something else had to have happened.
I mean, you are right, so I do see that the TNT was there. I mean, right now, we see that the TNT was placed by yourself, and we checked your claims list. You don't have anyone else trusted on your entire claim. Furthermore, you have claim explosions turned on, or else the TNT wouldn't have done anything. So why did you have claim explosions on if you weren't trying to damage your house?
Claim explosions? What do you... Oh no! The other day I was mining, and I thought it'd be easy to use TNT to clear a whole section of my basement. I turned off claim explosions, but totally forgot to turn them back on.
Well, I guess that would explain why it blew up your house. But how would the upstairs have gotten blown up if you were outside like you said?
Well, so maybe I wasn't 100% honest, okay? I was outside planting flowers, and when I walked back in, I heard this strange sound, like somebody lit the TNT.
So you heard a strange sound and then it just kind of exploded, right?
Exactly, you have to believe me.
I think I might actually have an idea of what happened. I'm gonna go back to your house and check something out. I might have something that can clear your name. Alright, I've got an idea. The core protect shouldn't have rolled back any ground drops. Let me check something in the basement. Alright, let's go take a look down here. I've got an idea. Core Protect just rolls things back. It doesn't delete items that were on the ground. If I could find a piece of sulfur, I think I know what would happen. There has to be something down here. Where would it be? It should be somewhere in this corner. There it is, right there! Sulfur, just as I thought. TNT would never leave unburned sulfur on the ground. This would have been vaporized in the explosion. There's only one thing in this world that can cause something like this to be here, and that's a creeper. Upstairs, I noticed that the back door was left open. To me, it looks like somebody put that door in, and it's stuck in the open position. It's very possible that at nighttime, the creeper wanted to take shelter inside this house. It probably saw the lights and thought, hey, it might be warm enough inside to go on in. It probably started walking around enjoying the house when it came across her pet cat. Now, for whatever reason, creepers hate cats. I don't quite understand it, but they definitely do not like them. So it probably got scared away and started running towards the front door. The same front door that our homeowner said she was walking into when she heard a hiss. That was probably the sound of the creeper igniting itself, blowing up all the TNT, along with her cat and her house. I'm gonna feed this piece of sulfur into the core protect logs and see if this matches up. Bingo! Right there, there was an explosion caused at this exact block right here to blow up, which then chain reaction with the rest of the TNT. So she was telling the truth. She didn't blow up her own house. She must have turned off claim explosion so that she could go mining, forgot to turn it back on, and when that creeper came in here, it detonated all of her TNT. Well, I can tell you she's probably going to be very happy to hear about this. Let me call her to the station, get her released. Good, it sounds like they're pulling up outside right now. Let me go talk to them. Thanks for meeting me here. Glad to see that you got out all right. Sorry about the confusion, but I did find out what happened. It was a creeper.
Oh, that's awesome! Thank you so much for looking into that. It means the world.
Well, my next question is, why was that back door left open? Do you know why it's stuck in the open position? That's how the creeper got in.
You know, I'm not really sure. It's always kind of been like that.
And you never thought to go and fix it? I mean, that's the way that the creeper got in here. I mean, whoever put that door like that is technically responsible for that creeper getting in here and blowing everything up. And I want to find out who did it. I mean, if nothing, I want to find out who did it so that we make sure that they don't ever do that kind of thing again.
Yeah, I don't want anyone else getting hurt because of that. I'd feel so bad if that happened again.
Well, I'll do my best to find it out. The problem is the logs only go back so far, so I might not actually be able to find out who did it. But if I do, I'll let you know, and I'll definitely have a talk with them about leaving doors like that in the future. Oh man, what a day. Hey guys, how's everything going in here? Oh, it's going good.
Great.
Well, I think this is a great time to go grab myself a little celebratory glass of honk juice. Well, finishing up my notes here. Another griefing down to a creeper. I guess there's a potential that it could have been led in there by somebody, but unfortunately, we don't have the logging capability to determine that right now. So remember, the next time you're building a base, make sure you creeper-proof it, or you could find yourself on the Performium Files. Honk, honk, honk! Oh man, if you guys had fun with this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I know it's really short, but that's the point of this series. And if you guys have ideas for future videos, let me know. I've got some really cool things planned, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.